Hey guys, so this is Craig Allen at bexmedia.net, outside of the office today. But I just want to tell you about something that I found out just by buying something off play.com or one of the marketplaces on play.com, or marketplace sellers. I needed a backup power supply for my MacBook. It's a MacBook 2011, I believe. So it's not the newest MagSafe power adapter, but it's one of the newer ones. This is the original, and basically the idea is that they've sold me a fake. I'm pretty sure it's a fake, but please somebody else let me know if they think otherwise. So this is the original one. It's got all the markers you'd expect of an original power supply. Yada yada yada. You can kind of see what we've got in there. Pay particular note to the serial number of this one, because it's got a serial number, and look at the font on that, because that's important. So that's the original one. It's also quite weighty. And it feels pretty solid. And on the bottom of it, so the bit next to the power cord, let's have a look at the build quality. Build is nice and quite tight in. On the separation there, so that's something to take note of. And then I got this out, and it came with a slightly different. I mean, this is the original one that came with my Apple Mac, quite chunky. Now I don't know whether this is just. I mean, I know that they've changed these around a bit, so I don't know whether this was all of these, whether they should be all like thicker ones with the MagSafe power adapters or not. That's kind of doesn't really matter to me. That thing doesn't. It seems fine. But that aside, there are still differences. The first main difference when I got it out, and the thing that kind of alerted me in the first place, was the weight. The weight of the replacement is much lighter. It's probably about half the weight, which to me means they're using lesser quality components. And everything else that goes with it. But apart from that, it's very hard to discern the difference. As you can see, so this is the replacement. Again, with all the correct imagery and all the correct printing on it, everything you'd expect. And just to let you know, I mean, I don't know if you can see from here, but it is exactly the same model number as the other one, which is kind of what really highlighted to me that it was a fake, because if it's the same model number, it should be made in exactly the same May, and it's not. And also the other thing, that the flick out prongs, they just don't feel quite right. It's just a bit. Excuse the noise. My brother's having an awful lot of fun DJing this evening. But yeah, so it just didn't feel quite right in the hand. The only other thing which I've noticed on it, actually the build quality, when we're looking at the ends, you see the ends of that one versus the ends of this one, there's a lot more separation, especially if I turn it upside down the right way. You can see there's actually, I mean, it's hard to tell on here really, but there is more separation between the gaps. It's just not. It just doesn't lock together as well. And also, finally, the serial numbers. Unless Apple have started printing them differently, which I doubt they would do. Turn the right way so you can see the difference. There is a difference in the font on the serial numbers. One's heavier and closer together. One's more equally spaced. So yeah, there's a difference there as well. I might be wrong. I think this is a fake. It's lighter. That's the main thing. And all the cheaper ones, all the cheap replacement ones are lighter. But this is definitely passing itself off as a genuine MacBook power adapter. The only other thing which signifies it is on the MagSafe power end of it. You see the little lip. I'm going to put it over here where you can see it a bit better. Put it down there. There you go. Because there's a little lip where the protector meets the metal, and you compare that to what I believe is the original one, and there is no lip it just goes straight in. There's no play on that cable either. It's like that little thing is actually doing its job. So those are the things that I think is wrong with it. I'm going to send it back. I think it's fake, but just letting you know that I think this is a fake, and I think there are probably going to be other fakes out there, and they're also very hard to spot, as if you don't have a comparison. Lots of people could pick this up, not know the weight of what they're meant to get, and think it's genuine. And the price difference, I thought I was just getting an OEM power supply, and I think it was only about 15-20 quid less than a genuine Apple product, or a bought from Apple product. So that's why I thought I was in safe hands, and also it was a reputable seller, play.com, or it was a marketplace on play.com. I think it was like Mobile Communications UK on play.com or something like that. I'll put a link to them in the title. Again, I'm not trying to be slanderous, this is just my findings. If other people think I'm wrong, please comment. If they've bought genuine Apple adapters and they are lighter than previous versions, even though they are the same model number, please let me know, and I'll be happy to take these comments down. But for the moment, I think it's a fake, and I think other people should know. Alright, so that's Craig Helen. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.